Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some more Stormworks, Build and Rescue. Uh, we're starting a new game, and we are on the industrial island. And already I can see there's oil right there. So yeah, so basically what I'm doing is, there's a little dog. I got my starter boat. If you want to know how to build this starter boat, you can go back. You can go back to my early videos and they'll show you how to build this starter boat start to finish. It's funny, I forgot how to use it because it had been so long, but the throttle is W and S. Anyhow, shouldn't have any issues with this boat now. Let's see. That's fuel. Well, I think the engine is stable. Yeah, this was one of the very first boats I ever built. And it's a good starter boat. It's cheap. And it's got seats in it, right? 6 seats, you know? So yeah. Yeah, so in this series, oh, there's the rescue mission already. It's going to be similar to the last series. We'll be grinding missions to unlock technology. Except we won't be doing all that building, right? We can skip out on the building because we already have the ships. You know, there's always building, but there won't be as much. The goal is to go for oil right away. So as soon as I get the research points for oil, and then see what technology we need to unlock so we can build a little rig. And that way we can have fuel right away. We don't have to rely, right? I did a lot of fuel trading in the last 2 games. A lot of fuel trading. Just to try to succeed. I mean, that first oil rig, it was nice. But I needed almost $1 million just to plant it, right? So here, hopefully, I don't need $1 million to plant these land-based oil rigs. They can just be real simple. I wonder what this is. One casualty, I guess. I guess you're worth it. Oh yeah, look, it's just drifting away in a little life raft. Yeah, you're worth it. Can I pick him up from here? Oh, I have to get in the water. I made one mistake when I built this boat. I put the intake and the exhaust down on the bottom of the boat. So in the past, when I was hitting big waves like this, obviously they crash. You can see they crash over top of the boat. And that would stop the boat. It would stall the engine. I had a hard time. You know, it doesn't have to be glorious, your first boat. It just has to rescue people and float. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, if we can get oil right away and we can get fuel right away, that's going to save us tons of time. Then I'll just grind missions until I can get my other little rescue boat, which is phenomenal on fuel. And I'll use my real rescue boat until I can buy a bigger dock and launch our cruiser. It's more of a it's more of a frigate class ship, but it's a nice one. Our big one, our big rescue ship. And oil is going to be different this time around. It's going to be different. Yeah, because we have the airplane. I use ships. I like ships, don't get me wrong. Alright, you can follow me in the rain. I don't have a... Well, I guess I'll carry you. I don't have a vehicle yet. No, you can... How about you follow me? Yes. Then we can go faster. Yes, there we go. This little doggy. Let's go, little doggy. Oh, I'm just as slow. Either I'm carrying a person or I'm carrying a doggy. Yeah, I did a lot of fuel trading with the ships. So I've kind of, when you don't have the ideas, that's what you go with, right? Go with what you know. So now that I have the aircraft there, that aircraft I built, it can carry 100,000 liters easily. It can probably carry more, a lot more than that. And I have a safe way of loading the jet fuel, because the jet fuel will come from the oil. And I have a safe way of selling the jet fuel. A lot safer than sitting in a ship for hours at a time. So, yeah, this one's going to be a little bit different. We'll be able to get money a bit quicker. And we'll try and go to the moon in this career mode. And uranium. So now that we're in this like industrial, on this continent, the desert continent, there's a lot more minerals that we can capture as well. So this one's going to be a more vehicle based too. So I'm excited because I get to do more vehicle building. Is this guy still following me? No. I'm just running all that way on my own. Wonder where I left him. Okay, well I gotta put you down. Is that him way over there? Hey buddy. Yeah, I ain't running that far. Alright, so I see we're gonna need a vehicle. I have a helicopter. That was my plan. Was I have a little diesel helicopter that I want to use that we can spawn there, and I'm just gonna fly the helicopter from there to here. I just can't spawn it in yet because I need helicopters. Oh, excuse me. Hey. I'll wake you up in the morning. Right, I already have all the vehicles. We just need the technology to make exploration easier. And I want to go check out that. There's a lighthouse way over there. I want to go check out. I don't know if I'll run there. It's way over there. Way over there. Or if I should just take the boat over and climb up the side. Probably take the boat over and climb up the side, I think. There you go. Cool. Oh, I got 3,000 that time. I got more money. More money, but I only got I only got one research point. I mean, I appreciate the additional money, but it's the kind of the research points that we need that are going to help us make more money. All right, you know what? We're running. We are going to run and we're going to swim. I'm thinking there might be a crate way. I should have checked the hospital for. I'll check. I should have checked the hospital for a crate. And the newbie area. I should have done a better job checking the newbie area. Let's see. It'd be like my last game, where there were no crates anywhere. Like in the usual places, but all right, let's go see what's in the lighthouse. And we need oil and then probably some basic logic. Microcontrollers at least or something. Or whatever. Some basic logic. So what I like about career mode is that unlike, let's see, when you do the research, you're limited into what you can build, right? So you really have to play around with the technology, and I find it to be far more hands-on. Now, don't get me wrong, creative mode and career mode have their own, pros and cons. Like definitely the goods and the bads, right? Yeah, I just find that when you're starting out and you're trying to learn the game, can be overwhelming because as you can see from the builds, I mean it's basically endless. So I find that to keep yourself sort of centered around, I don't know, building an airplane or building a vehicle and giving that vehicle like utility, like being able to use it in the game. I don't know if I'll be able to climb up here. Classic career mode is really good because you have to unlock the technology, and then once you've unlocked the technology, the lighthouse is a lot further than I thought it was. You're still limited, right? To your builds. Yeah, you can unlock land vehicles, but you can't build a massive land vehicle. You can build a small land vehicle, and depending on your engine size, right? Maybe you only have small engines. So that means you're stuck with only being able to build a small little vehicle. And yeah, I find it just gives you more of that sort of, it limits you, which helps you learn more about the game, right? It lets you build a vehicle and test it so you know what vehicles can and cannot do in Stormworks and what you can use them for, what you cannot use them for. And yeah, so I really like that. It really limits that ability, which is good. Oh, there's a big loot chest. Oh, nice. Cool. Well, that was unexpectedly nice. Then we'll check inside the lighthouse as well, just in case. down here. Yeah, whereas like if you jump into creative mode, uh-oh, be careful on the stairs. You know, you can build, like you saw what I built there, that airplane, the rocket ship. You know, there's no limit to what you can do, and that's fun. Um, but it doesn't really teach you, like, yeah, I got a rocket ship, but it doesn't teach you how to run missions, right? I couldn't run missions in my rocket ship. So there's still a lot more to it. So I think that when you play in this mode, you sort of grow. Ooh, you sort of grow with the game. Uh-oh. Oh, that really hurt. All right, I better get out of here. Let's set a waypoint. Where are we going? That way. Yeah, you sort of grow with the game. And it helps you learn a bit more, I find, anyways. Right, you learn how to deal with the waves. That's the thing about career mode, is that you cannot adjust the time. So once you set the game up, you've set the game up, and that's it. So whatever the random mission timer is, and I think it's done by there's a every 15 or 20 minutes there's a disaster, but there's also triggers on the map. When you get close to certain areas, it'll trigger disasters as well. I just hope I don't die here. I should have saved it actually before I grabbed that loot crate. Next time I will. And then just keep reloading it until I get 12 points, get the maximum points. Yeah, so this one here, we're not going to have to do the hours and hours and hours of fuel trading. My goodness, I can't wait. 4 oil rigs that we'll be able to build on the surface. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Like, I was happy with the one offshore rig. 4 onshore rigs? Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, I guess I got to climb down here. Stormy night. All right. And the minerals. So that means I'll finally get to build a dump truck. And I want to build some heavy equipment, which is going to let us mine the minerals, which will just be some neat little, you know, some neat little side play. So oil is going to be crucial. The fact that there's 4 oil rigs on the land is yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with that. Right, I'll be trucking a lot of it in the beginning, and then once I have enough money to launch the airplane, I'll just be using the airplane, and I'll just fly into the the oil rigs. I'll land beside them, fill up the airplane, and just take off. And there's only one spot on the map where you can sell jet fuel, and that's at the military base. So I'm not 100%, but I think if you buy the hangar, it shares fuel between the dock and the hangar, even though you can't launch ships at the dock, or you can. I think you can. I'll have to investigate that. I'll have to investigate that. But anyhow, there's a jet fuel gantry there right at the end of the dock, and that's the only jet fuel gantry where you can sell other than the foundry, or not the foundry, the refinery. So the refinery is kind of a pain because you have to use a ship, and this one's better because we can use an aircraft, and then I could just fly an aircraft. I could risk fueling it up here, you know, hopefully a wave doesn't knock it out, right? Because if a wave comes in and hits the jet engines, they're toast. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to truck the fuel. What is that over there? From the oil rigs. Or the railroad things. To the airport. And then I'll export the jet fuel from the airport to the military base, where I'll store it. And then when I go to sell it, I can just have a small hose and a pump thing connecting the jet fuel gantry to the, yeah, it'll be really easy and neat. I'll probably just use a remote control. You're probably like, what? What are you talking about? What are you saying? It'll all make sense. It'll all make sense, right? So rather than bringing the jet fuel here and storing it here, there's an airport way over there. We're going to use the airport. And then what I'll do is I'll use my airplane that I built, which it's set up. That one is the fuel. I'll have another one for minerals and whatever. We'll have to set up individual ones. All right, go to sleep here. Save it. And then I'll get to test uranium. Maybe I'll get access to uranium. It's on this continent. So that'll be all the truck stuff, right? The fun truck stuff. Cool. Well, thanks for watching. That'll do it for episode number 1. And we will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Enjoy your day. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. You guys rock. We'll see you in the next one.